following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Johnson for two.
Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
And welcome in to the Dilworth-Glyndon Rebel football field tonight for the 2022 season opener as the Rebels get ready to take on the Thief River Falls Prowlers here tonight. And the season opener of the 2022 football season, the defending Section 8 3A champions will take on the Prowlers tonight in what should be a fun game here tonight. I'm Jason Grohl, joined by Chris Hovden. And Chris, we got a fun one on our hands tonight between these two squads.
I have no doubt about it. Seeing Owen Leach come back this year is definitely going to be a huge part of DGF's skill, and hopefully we see a lot of him coming up this season.
Leach at quarterback is just a difference maker for this Rebel squad. The University of Minnesota Duluth Bulldog commit for basketball, as he also leads this dynamic offense. And with DGF, you know, what you're going to see a lot of times is power running with that offensive line, and they got a lot of their line back and a lot of depth on the line.
That's absolutely going to be a huge thing. Like you said, having a lot of a returning squad is huge for DGF.
Should be a fun one tonight as the Rebels get ready to take on the Prowlers. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with your starting lineups next here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are four of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
Well, welcome back into Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton High School as the Rebels get ready to take on the Thief River Falls Prowlers here. I'm Jason Grohl with Chris Hovden. And Chris, you look at the keys for this game tonight for the Rebels. I think it's consistent, staying up, keeping the ball on the ground, and then when you do that, that opens up the passing game with Owen Leach.
Absolutely, and I think that's going to be a huge thing for Thief River Falls to note as well with their defense, is to keep everybody nice and tight, keep the offense down for DGF.
Starting lineup for the Rebels tonight at quarterback, senior Owen Leach. In the backfield with them would be Jordan Summers, Nick Wally, and Bodie DeVries. At tight end, depending on the formation, it's either Brody O'Keefe or Caleb Johnson. The wide receivers tonight are Tommy Reeder or Jordan Summers. Summers also in the backfield quite a bit as well. On the line for the Rebels, Aiden Nadine, Victor Sosa, Bryce Fisher, Colton Wagner, and Max Baumgartner for head coach Anthony Soderberg. He's assisted by Jesse Barnacle, Tony Reno, Bryant Bergeson, Todd Bergeson, Jason Sunday, and Damian Crawford. Defensively for the Prowlers, they're going to go Cale Geiser at a linebacker. Jake Frederick is a linebacker as well. In the defensive backfield, you have Caleb Rosendahl, Jack Rosendahl, as well as Ethan Lane. Maxon Peterson is a linebacker. Griffin Lundeen, a linebacker spot. Nathan Nelson in a linebacker spot. On the line, you'll have Jack Manning, Riley Poissant, as well as Carter Engelbretson for head coach Kurt Reynolds. He's assisted by Jeff Malton, Josh Jensen, Tyler Hennings, Nathan Ruby, Grant Conway, and Alex Winter. The Rebels lost the toss. Thief River Falls deferred, so the Rebels will be on offense first tonight. And if you're DGF, you want to set that tone right away here at home on a nice, warm, humid evening here in Glendon. So with the team in all black, too, is going to be unique to see how they handle the heat tonight because it's unusually warm for football season right now.
No kidding. I mean, I do not envy them out there right now. But that's going to be a huge thing as well, is keeping their guys ready and keeping them hydrated and cool enough to be able to play a decent game.
And if you're Thief River Falls, you're coming in last year. They were 5-5. Last time these two teams played, they lost 29-7 in the Section 8 3A semifinals a season ago. But the Prowlers kind of got off to a slow start last year, dropping their first 3 games, but they rallied towards the end of the season, picking up wins over Fergus Falls, Frazee, Pequot Lakes, and then a narrow victory over Park Rapids area before a playoff victory over East Grand Forks. And they lost to Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton here in the playoffs 28-7. So both teams week 1, you never know really what to expect. And, the Prowlers are hoping to get off the schneid right away, get off the big victory against DGF here tonight. We'll take a quick timeout, come back here to Rebel Field as the Prowlers and the Rebels are about to square off here in just a few minutes on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
And welcome back into the press box here at Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. The Rebels getting ready to take on the Thief River Falls Prowlers. We're moments away from kickoff here tonight. Jason Grohl joined by Chris Hubden on controls tonight. And one of the keys we talked about for DGF is controlling the offense and defensive lines. And I think the same can be said for Thief River Falls. They're going to want to try to power and keep it on the ground as much as possible, because they have a veteran backfield back as well. And, they're kind of hoping as much as possible to control that clock and keep that potent DGF offense off the field.
Yeah, I think no matter what happens, like you said, keeping the ball on the ground, keeping it in somebody's hands is going to be huge for both teams.
And one of the guys, and you look at the Rebels, the guy you're going to keep the ball and let him make a lot of the decisions with is Owen Leach. He could do it through the air, on the ground. And he's also a big key factor on this Rebel defense as well. And we're still just a few minutes away from the start of the game. Introductions as well as the national anthem coming up in just a few minutes, and we will have the opening kick Rebels and the Prowlers to kick off the new season. A unique 6 o'clock start here on Thursday night. We thank you for tuning in. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are 4 of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
And welcome back here to DGF as the Rebels get ready to take on the Prowlers, as the Prowlers will be on defense to start things off. They're getting introduced right now as a team, while the Rebels will be introduced here momentarily. Head coach of the Prowlers is Kurt Reynolds. He's assisted by Jeff Mum, Josh Jensen, Tyler Hennings, Nathan Ruby, Grant Conway, and Alex Winter. Thursday night football means there's some games here tonight, some also going on tomorrow night in a full slate, and make sure to turn in tomorrow night to good games on the schedule on Magnitude Sports Media Network. Tomorrow night also you can see Barnesville take on West Central area, Chris, and that should be a fun one. And then tomorrow night we'll see Perham taking on Park Rapids area. Both those games will be on the Magnitude Sports Media Network tomorrow night. Make sure to check those out. Other games going on tonight. Pequot Lakes taking on East Grand Forks. That should be a fun one as well. Roseau taking on Warroad up north. Aiken versus Crosby Ironton tonight, as there's a full slate of games going on throughout the areas tonight. And this one getting ready to go between the Rebels and the Prowlers, as the Rebels fans on their feet getting the introductions taking place. As always get the extra special cheers when you hear the linemen getting announced. And this should be a fun contest tonight. We'll see that Rebel offense right away as the Prowlers won the toss. They deferred, elected to, and the Rebels elected to receive. As introductions continuing to take place offensively, it's Owen Leach at quarterback. Jordan Summers, Nick Wally, Brody DeVries, Brody O'Keefe, Caleb Johnson swapping out at tight end. Wide receivers, Tommy Reeder or Jordan Summers, depending on the formation. And on the line, Aiden Nadine, Victor Sosa, Bryce Fisher, Kelton Wagner, and Max Baumgartner. Rebels last year were 9-2, the Section 8 3A champions, advancing to the state tournament, but they were knocked off in a thriller against Annandale by a score of 21-18. Rebels last year won the regular season contest 16-0 over Thief River Falls and also knocked off the Prowlers 29-7 in the playoffs as they get ready for week number 1 tonight with the Prowlers here in Glyndon. Next week, the Prowlers will be on the road in Perham taking on the Yellow Jackets, while these Rebels will be at home taking on Pequot Lakes. That game will also be on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. As we get ready to go, it'll be Braden Spears to kick things off for the Prowlers. As they get ready to go here, Spears will be kicking for the Prowlers to kick off the 2022 season here in Glyndon. Perfect weather besides the heat here tonight. Slight breeze blowing across the field. Shouldn't play too much of a factor in tonight's game. Back deep is Jordan Summers alongside Dylan Dicker to return. They're at their own 10. As Spears will kick it off, and away we go with the 2022 season. Line drive kick to the far side, takes a hop, and it's going to roll out of bounds, and the season starts with a flag. So the Rebels will get excellent field position to start their opening drive. That'll be 1st and 10 at the 35 for the Rebels. We'll get our first look. Owen Leach at quarterback. A UMD Bulldog basketball recruit and commits. Leads his team to the line. Takes a look over the defense. 3 down lineman. He'll hand it off left side. Nice handoff driving forward is Summers to the 39. He'll make it to the 40, and it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Rebels early on. Let's get our first look at Summers in the backfield. Part of this veteran Rebel backfield. The Rebels will break the huddle. Leach with 2 backs, one to his left, one to the right, one directly behind. There's a handoff right side again. Summers plows forward, picks up a Rebel first down. Gets across the 45 to the 46. And that's Summers again, 2nd carry. He's got 11 on 2 carries. Nice start for Summers in the backfield. Summers is the deep back. A 2 split of Leach. Handoff inside. Summers cuts right side, breaks the tackle, gets to the corner. All the way to inside Prowler territory. And a nice run there by Summers, out of bounds at the 35, and it's another Rebel first down. So far, it's been all Jordan Summers. They have 22 for Summers. And right now, Prowlers don't have much of an answer for Summers. Leach. Handoff to the left side. Nice handoff there and a run. Powerful run by Wall. Gets down to about the 33. Again, power formation. Rebels showing all runs so far. Summers again, cuts to the right side, breaks a tackle, now cuts back inside. Nice shifty running by Summers, and he's loose. Inside the 10, down to about the 6. Nice run there by Summers. And he's going to set up first and goal for the Rebels. Just a dominant start for the Rebels right here in the early going. That'll be first and goal. They call it to 6 as we approach the 10-minute mark. Friend to the left. Handoff Summers again. Goes straight ahead to the right side. Dives forward. Gets to about the 1. Picks up 5. The second and goal. They mark it right at the 3. So it's second and goal. Just a dominant drive and start for the Rebels here, all on the ground. Now Leach under center with 3 backs behind him. Leach, handoff Summers, first guy through, powers forward. Did he get in? The signal is touchdown. Jordan Summers, 2-yard touchdown run. And just like that, the Rebels lead 6-0. A very powerful drive, all runs by the Rebels. And Wall will come to kick. Snap, spot, and the hold is no good. And now it's blown dead as Wally was down. But the extra point no good. The Rebels lead 6-0. After a powerful drive to start, we'll take a break and come back. Rebels lead by 6.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are 4 of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
A dominant drive by the Rebels has them up 6-0, and now they will kick it away with Wally to kick for the Rebels as they lead 6-0. Prowlers back at their own 10 awaiting the kick. It's a line drive kick, takes a couple of hops, scooped up momentarily, now there it is. Prowlers will go straight ahead with it, right to the 25, maybe the 26 on the return. On the return there was Gabe Winter. It'll be first and 10 for the Prowlers. We'll get our first look at quarterback Caleb Rosendahl in the Prowler offense. Here's Braden Patusek, Jake Friedrich in the backfield with Caden Grindelin. Tight end Jack Manning, Carter Ingerbretson on the line. Nathan Nelson, Kenneth Kieser, Caden Rose, Jackson Ingram, and Jace Meslowski. As Reynolds' offense, head coach breaks the huddle into the line. And we have early movement and a flag. They have offsides against the Rebels. That'll make things a little bit easier for the Prowlers on this first down. That'll be first and 5 for the Prowlers at the 31. Rosendahl under center. 3 back split behind him. Handoff. He goes straight ahead with the handoff, but nothing doing. No room there for Podusek. That makes it 2nd and 5. That line stout in front for the Rebels. As Podusek had nowhere to go. That'll be 2nd. I gave him 1. It'll be 2nd and 4. Generous spot on that one to give him a yard. Handoff right side for the Prowlers. Plowing forward across the 35 to the 37. That's Friedrich on the carry. That's going to be a first down. He's brought down by Sosa on the play. So the Prowlers trying to answer the DGF opening drive with a strong drive of their own is what they're trying to get. They got a first down here, 5 yards by penalty, and a couple of runs. And now it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Rosendahl, 3 backs behind him. Fumbled on the snap, the ball is loose. It looks like the Prowlers are able to get it back. Indeed, recovering it there was Rosendahl. That's one of those week 1 things you might see more often than not. Frustrates coaches every day as the quarterback center exchange. Now it's going to be 2nd and 10. Rosendahl. Fake the handoff, now hands it off left side. Plowing through as Friedrich straight up ahead across the 40. A lot of misdirection from this Prowler offense, but DGF staying assignment sharp. That's going to be 3rd and 6. And we thank you for tuning in on Magnitude Sports. I'd like to thank our sponsors, DGF High School, Clay County Public Health, Stein Seed, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill, and KLN Family Brands for your support of high school sports here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Rosendahl looking to throw. Pressure's coming. He fires off balance throw, and it's intercepted. Owen Leach with the pick. And he brings it in. Prowler territory. Rosendahl with the off-balance pass. Reading it well was Leach, and he gets the interception. And the Prowlers will set up shop with great field position inside the 45. Owen Leach already making his presence felt defensively on this one. So he read that one well and came in and got the interception. It was all Jordan Summers on the first drive. We'll see what the Rebels elect to do. A lot of times you might see a coach go up top after an interception. Leach does just that, fires a pass, completes. First down on the pass to Brody O'Keefe over the middle, inside the 30 to the 28. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rebels on the 15-yard pitch and catch. Leach to O'Keefe. And the Rebels looking to strike again and make that turnover pay for the Prowlers. Summers the deep back, Friend to the left and to the right as well. Handoff Summers again, drives forward inside the 20 to the 19. That's going to be close to a first down, but they mark it short, and it'll be 2nd and about a half a football from up here. Summers the deep back. DeVries to the left. Handoff, Summers right side, but not much room there, but he's going to get the first down as he plows forward to about the 15. Summers doing a nice job in the backfield, has great vision. And he proves to be a tough tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 inside the 20 at the 16. As the clock continues to run in our opening quarter. We approach the 5:40 mark. And Leach in the gun. 1 for 1 on the night for 23 yards, handoff right side, not much doing. Nice job there by the Prowler defense breaking through there with Jake Friedrich. He gets the tackle, not much room there. She brought down Friend in the backfield. And it's going to be second and about 13 now after losing 3. First time the Rebel offense has faced any pushback here in their 2 drives. That was a nice play by Jake Friedrich. Leach drops back, now keeps left side. He gets wrapped up right away. Nice job getting to him right there is Cale Geyser. And that's going to be a loss of 2 there. It's going to be 3rd and 15 as Geyser racked him up. Prowlers now have the Rebels backed up, which you have to think is going to be 4-down territory no matter what with where they're at on the field. And after the botched extra point the first time. Leach, 3-step drop, now rolls left, steps up, fires the pass, incomplete, it's intercepted. In and out of the hands of Brody O'Keefe and into the hands of Jack Rosendahl. And the Prowlers get the pick and the touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 20. Rosendahl played deep center, you could say on that, but there is a flag. It's going to be a legal block against DGF. It'll be declined. So it will be Prowler football after the interception by Jack Rosendahl. So Caleb Rosendahl and Owen Leach exchange interceptions. And now it'll be 1st and 10 for the Prowlers at their own 20. A big stop for the Prowler defense there as the Rebels, for the most part, were controlling the game offensively. I'll see what the Prowlers will have to do after the interception. Caleb Rosendahl will lead his team to the line with 3 backs behind him. Handoff straight ahead. A nice, powerful running there. Driving forward was Podesek. A nice run there by Podesek. And this Prowler team content to keep the ball on the ground as well, and that's how you got a fast-moving first quarter. Only been 3 passes so far attempted, 2 of them intercepted. Rosendahl leads his team to the line again. He's going to hand it off right side. Ponacek gets across and gets the first down. They'll move the change. It's going to be 1st and 10 as now it's been Braden Podesek. Doing some misdirection with their offense, as you see Thief River Falls does. But Podesek comes off the field limping. That's going to be a big blow for the Prowler backfield if he's unable to return.
Not something you like to see this early in a season.
And the hard count works again for Caleb Rosendahl. And off the encroachment against DGF makes it 1st and 5. And you think with this heat, Chris, I mean, could be cramps in that situation. You know, you see a lot of water bottles, a lot of Gatorade jugs here tonight.
Definitely.
Another thing to keep an eye on, that Caleb Rosendahl hard count tonight. It's been pretty impressive.
Definitely good strategy.
It'll be 1st and 5. Now the handoff, go off the right edge. Not much there, wrapped up. Finishing it up was Jordan Summers and Adamo to finish it up. But no room to run there, as Lundeen had nowhere to go. And it'll be 2nd and 5. Prowlers have only attempted one pass through the air. That was intercepted by Owen Leach. They come back to the tight formation again. Rosendahl looks things over. Handoff first guy through, getting about 2 yards on the play. That's Lundin again. Gets to the 40. It's going to be third and about 3. Not much doing there. This line from DGF has been stout up front. Friedrich has come off for the Prowlers in the backfield as well in this play. 3rd and 3, ball right at the middle of the field at the 40. As this first quarter continues to move along quickly at a very crisp pace. Right now, 18 minutes of real time as we approach the minute mark. Handoff, right side, lowering the shoulder, but nothing doing was Lundin. He got wrapped up right away. Owen Leach was there, delivered the wood there, and no room for actually Grindelin on that one. It's going to be 4th and about 4. And the Prowlers are going to send out their punt unit. And Jake Friedrich, the punter. And Friedrich looks a little banged up as he comes out to punt. Summers back at about his own 32 to await this punt. There's 10 seconds on the play clock. They'll have to get the play off. So the clock rolls down to about 25. And we're going to have a timeout. Ready to take a timeout? We'll take a break. Rebels lead 6-0 in the first.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
And welcome back as the Prowlers will get ready to punt. Are in punt formation. Never know what you can expect to see. Week 1, low snap. Friedrich kicks it up, kicks it away. It's a nice high boot. That allows the Gunners to get down. Summers with the fair catch at the 25. Be 1st and 10 for the Rebels at the 25. That's a nice punt by Jake Friedrich. And it'll give us our 3rd look at the Rebel offense. First drive was a touchdown. Second drive was an interception, but it was close to being pay dirt. Intercepted in the end zone. Summers with the lone touchdown. That was Jack Rosendahl that saved one with an interception.
Very impressive.
Shotgun again for Leach with 2 backs. Summers the deep. Handoff, Summers goes right, cuts back with the counter left side, drives forward, brings the defender with him all the way to the 35. It'll be close to a 1st down. They're going to move the chains. No hesitation. Might be the final play of the first quarter. We'll see, and that is indeed going to be the final play of the first quarter. As the Rebels come to the sideline, they'll run out the clock, and the Rebels will take a 6-0 lead into the break and getting ready for the second quarter as the Rebels lead 6-0 on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
And welcome back in to Glyndon as the Rebels lead 6-0 as we get ready for the second quarter here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I'm Jason Groth, Chris Hullman. We thank you for joining us today.
You know, I'll tell you, it's very weird being so warm during a football game. It's not something you experience very often.
Definitely is a crisp, or hot evening. I shouldn't say crisp. The heat is biting. That's what I was going for. When it's
crisp in a different way.
Yeah. As the Rebels will set up shop, second quarter, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line, all the way on the far hash. Handoff, once again, no surprise, Summers straight ahead. Breaks a couple of tackles into Prowler territory, down at the 45. It has been the Jordan Summers night tonight.
No kidding. And honestly, that's something I expect to see the rest of the season.
You get him established in the ground game, it opens up everything offensively. Summers has got to be approaching at least over 100 yards in a quarter and 20 seconds as Leach handoff Summers again, right side, finds a hole, cuts up into the secondary. Now he's at the 30, spins again down inside the 25 and brought down at the 20. Jordan Summers with the carry of 26. It's going to be 1st and 10, Rebels at the 20.
You know, if you guys can see on the screen, you can stand shaking.
And it'll be 1st and 10 at the red zone for the Rebels. As they break the huddle. Summers with the lone touchdown in the first quarter. It was a 3-yard run. Then it was followed by a pair of interceptions, one thrown by Rosendahl to Leach, and Leach throw a pick to Rosendahl. Now a handoff straight ahead to the 19, 1 yard on the play. That was Wally on the carry. Little change of pace Wally brings. A little bit of thunder and lightning type backfield for this DGF squad. That'll be 2nd and 9 at the Prowler 19. Leach has attempted 2 passes. One was picked, one was completed. Leach, handoff Wally, it's dropped, scooped back up, but it gets back to the line of scrimmage. Gratuitous bounce there, right back to Wally. And it'll be 3rd down and 9. It'll be about 3rd and 11 now. It's outside the 20 for the Rebels. See what head coach Anthony Soderberg and the coaching staff dial up here. Leach with Summers the deep back directly behind him. Handoff, it's Summers again. Breaks the tackle, drives inside the 20 to about the 14. After he's finally brought down, it's going to be 4th down. And if you saw the extra point attempt earlier, you know they're going to go for it here on 4th and 5. As it was tough go on the snap, hold all the way around. So it's 4th and 4. As Leach, and it might be one of the game's biggest plays right here in the second quarter. Leach in shotgun, fakes the handoff, rolls. He's got time, dumps it off. It's complete to Wally. He's got the 1st down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Nice design play there. They rolled the pocket out, let Leach get set, and he hit Wally. And it's going to be 1st and goal. And the Rebels looking to extend their 6-0 lead here in the second quarter. Ball on the far left hash. You see it on our screen here. Leach, handoff, Summers, plows forward, he's in. Touchdown, Jordan Summers, his second of the game, and the Rebels lead 12-0. This time from 4 yards. Once again, another dominant drive by the Rebel offense. Leach will hold while he will kick as they try the extra point. Snap is better. The hold is there. This kick is on its way, and it's no good. So the Rebels will take a 12-0 lead. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Oh, welcome back here. The Rebels getting ready to kick it off, leading 12-0 with 8:33 to go in our opening half. Touchdown runs, Jordan Summers, 1 of 3 and 1 of 4, and that's the scoring. Kick off, a line drive kick near side. Now scooped up about the 18. And running right into a wall was the returner for the Prowlers. He got to the 30, and that's where Patusek was taken down. As Patusek just ran into a Rebel wall.
All right, quick announcement. The plan is to have everybody who got a chance at the toss to go down to the table to get their bag and then set up the toss between the north side 30 and 40 yard. And they're going to need to go get their balls ASAP. You're going to need to go get the footballs.
First and 10
when it is halftime.
for Caleb Rosendahl and the Prowlers trying to answer.
Go grab your footballs down at the table.
Rosendahl under center. He's looking to pass, plants, fires right side. Had a mind wide open. That was Friedrich, but he overthrew him. Backpedaling was Rosendahl. Couldn't get his back foot set and airmailed that pass to the far sideline.
Still have 3 minutes to get
Friedrich, if he would have been able to hit that, he had room to run on the far sideline.
So make sure you get your set up there.
But it's incomplete. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Prowlers changing things up on the first play of this drive. Now it'll be 2nd and 10. Handoff to the near side. Podolak, nowhere for him to go. And now you're backed up against the chains, and it's 3rd and 10. On your facing a defensive like this, staying ahead of the sticks is key, and the Prowlers have struggled doing that tonight. A couple of times the Caleb Rosendahl hard count has helped pick up 5 yards against the Rebels. But otherwise, this Rebel defense has been stout.
All right, fans, here we go. 3rd down. Let's make some noise. Here we go.
The Rebel fans now starting to make some noise. Good crowd on hand here for this opening night football game on Thursday nights. Handoff, driving forward. Lundin gets across the 35 to the 36. That's going to be 4th down for the Prowlers. Unique Thursday night football game. A lot of big games happening in the state of Minnesota tonight. In fact, there's a lot of people talking about the one that's happening in Minneapolis with Jerry Hill making his return to take on PJ Fleck and the Golden Gophers tonight. That should be a unique potential blowout for the Gophers tonight, but a fun one. And also there's a big one I'm trying to keep my eye on. Bemidji State taking on Minnesota State University Mankato tonight in Bemidji State as the NSIC kicks off their season tonight. 4th and 4 for the Prowlers. And now we're going to have a timeout called by the Prowlers. We'll take a break. The Rebels lead the Prowlers 12-0 on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results...
Go for it.
And welcome back here as we head 4th down. The Prowlers thought about going for it. Now it looks like they're going to be in punt formation. Friedrich gets a snap and another nice kick. That's going to back Summers all the way up. It's going to land inside the 19 and roll all the way down inside the 15 to about the 12. That was a nice punt there. That's going to back the Rebels up a little bit. It will be 1st and 10 for the Rebels, leading 12-0 behind a pair of touchdowns from Jordan Summers. As the Rebels break their huddle with the ball at the right hash. In control so far have been the Rebels with a lot of running from Jordan Summers. And he gets the handoff, cuts back near side, nice driving forward. Drags a couple defenders with him across to the 19. Shifty back, but also powerful as the 5'9" senior. Listed at 182 pounds. As it will be 2nd and 4 for the Rebels. They're having away with this Prowler front. Leach, handoff, Summers again. Drives forward. And he gets a 1st down inside the 30 to about the 27. Fall might be coming, but it's definitely summer here tonight as it's been Jordan Summers all night for the Rebels. As it'll be 1st and 10. And if you're the Rebels, why would you look any other direction?
No need.
Leach again in the gun. Wally to his right. Fakes the handoff. Now look to pass. He's just going to run right forward with it. Drives forward and drives a couple defenders for at least 9. They'll give him a nice spot and a 1st down. And Leach, well, the nice design run there. Looked like sold it with the play action, but he was taken off right away, and that's a 1st down. And that was a nice play there by Leach. So Leach back in the gun as this ball's at the 39. Handoff Wall this time, swarmed under. Doing a nice job getting there right away was Carter Engerbretson. He blew that play up from the word go, did Engerbretson. And it'll be 2nd and 10 at the 39. And we have a timeout called by the Rebels. They lead 12-0. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are four of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
Well, welcome back here to Glyndon. The Rebels lead 12-0 coming out of the timeout here in the second quarter. I wouldn't be surprised to see if the Rebels decide to go to the airwaves out of the timeouts here. Have had a lot of success on the ground. Out of the timeout, you never know what might be called. As the Rebels come out in their typical formation with Summers the deep back. Leach, handoff, Summers. Nothing doing there. He was waiting for the hole to open up. It wasn't there. Coming in and finishing it off was Caden Grindelin for the Prowlers. He wraps that up, makes it 3rd and 9. Not much room there for Summers as he's patiently waiting for that hole to develop. But it wasn't there. Nice job by the Prowler defensive front on that one. It'll be 3rd and 9 at the 40. As we approach the 4-minute mark of the opening half. Handoff, Summers left side, trying to drive forward. It's going to be just short of the yard of the first down of the yard to gain. Nice run of 8. He needed 9. Give head coach Anthony Soderberg something to think about.
Be interesting to see what the move is here for DGF.
As dominant as they have had an offensive front, especially going to the left, Summers, I would think it wasn't much of a decision for Soderberg as Leach comes to the line now under center, and you got a tall quarterback like him. He could just lean forward as well. Leach trying to get him to jump, but now timeouts. We'll take a quick timeout as well. The Rebels lead 12-0 on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are four of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
Well, welcome back here to Rebel Field as the Rebels come to the line. 4th and 1. We kind of talked about this off air. Just drive forward if you're DGF. I'll see what they like to do. Leach under center again. Leach. There's a sneak, drives forward, first down across midfield to the 49. Did a nice job finding that hole on the right side of his center and just plowing forward did Owen Leach. It also helps when you're 6'6".
No kidding.
That helps to do a quarterback sneak with that size. And it'll now be 1st and 10. Leach now back in the gun with Summers, the deep back. Leach drops back, has time to screen near side, or the pass to the flat near side for Summers. Steps out of bounds, close to the first down. Gets to the 40 and a gain of 9. Nice job. Summers leaked out on the near side, and they just pitch and catch. Now the playbook opens up completely again. It's 2nd and 1. At 39, now we're going to have a measurement maybe.
We're going to call 2nd and and real short. Second and real short.
It's a very specific call there. Real short.
But the crown of the field, they saw it perfectly apparently on this near side as Leach hands it off Summers left side, first down, breaks a tackle, now drives forward, bounces it to the outside, and he is gone. Jordan Summers from 41 yards out, and the Rebels lead 18-0. His third rushing touchdown. A nice couple of cuts, and then he got to the outside, and he was gone. That one, a 41-yard run for Jordan Summers, his third of the game. Wally on for the extra point, Leach to hold. Snap is high, but Leach gets it down, the kick straight on, and this one's good. Makes it 19-0. Rebels lead here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are four of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit Doolittle'sRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Well, welcome back here to Glyndon. It's been the Jordan Summers Show, a 3-yard, a 4-yard, and now a 41-yard touchdown run has the Rebels up 19-0 with 2:25 to go here in our second quarter. As now Wally will kick it off. A low kick, scooped up at the 21. Not much doing there. I believe that was Lundeen on the return to the 30. And that's where the Prowlers will set up shop. Prowlers just struggling to get anything going offensively. Had a little bit of a drive that last time, but got stopped and were forced to punt, and the Rebels just marched downfield with Jordan Summers. As we approach around the 2-minute mark.
Don't worry about it. We're close.
You
can tell it's the first game of the season.
It definitely is. It's going to be a fun season here on Magnitude Sports. A lot of football action, including tomorrow night. 2 games for sure on the Magnitude Sports. Barnesville taking on West Central area, and Perham taking on Park Rapids. That one tomorrow night. Both should be fun ones there. Handoff right side. Lundeen has nothing doing. He gets wrapped up right away. Maybe gets a yard. And it will be 2nd and 8 at the 32. And you'll have a fun one tomorrow with that Barnesville West Central area game.
I'm excited. That's one of the games when everything got posted on our site to sign up for games, I was there.
I'll be joined tomorrow night by Bob Williams in Park Rapids as the Yellow Jackets and the Panthers in another playoff rematch. We have a playoff rematch here, and there'll be a playoff rematch there tomorrow night. Handoff, nothing doing, straight ahead again. Nice job sticking with the football. There was Victor Sosa. As the handoff went straight ahead, and Sosa was there to wrap him up. Everyone else was looking outside. And it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Packed halftime here tonight at Glyndon with the football toss thing that should be unique, as well as honoring the fishing team here.
You know, Jason, I'm going to be disappointed if I don't see you on the field.
I was thinking about signing up for that football toss from up here, but as Rosendahl is going to keep it outside. He's got a first down and room to run. Cross midfield into the Rebel territory. Nice run there. He's kind of waiting for it. They've been kind of setting that up And they pulled it out of the pocket right there as Rosendahl gets across the 45 to the 43 on the keeper on the right edge. And it'll be 1st and 10, but the clock, the enemy of the Prowlers, under a minute. Good thing Rosendahl's able to get out of bounds to stop the clock. The Prowlers only have 1 timeout left. Be huge for them to punch one in here as they get the ball to start the second half as well. Handoff straight ahead. And nothing doing as there's a wall of Rebels. No room for the ball carrier, Glyndon. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 5, but no hurry up from the Prowlers. Prowlers come to the line with 25. Rosendahl drops back, looks to throw, fires right side, pass complete. Freelick cuts inside, drives forward inside to about the 22-yard line with 13.7 seconds to go, and that will cause the Prowlers to call timeout. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 21, and the Prowlers have indeed called their final timeout. We'll take a quick break and come back.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Well, welcome back here. Getting ready to come out of the timeout. The Prowlers trailing 19-0, just used their last timeout. It's a nice pitch and catch. Rosendahl hits Freelick on the far side. Instead of cutting out of bounds, he cut towards the middle of the field. Yes, the clock stops when you get the first down, but they're so far down, it took them a while to get back. They had to call their last timeout, so they may have about 2 plays here, depending on what happens with 13.7 to go. Rosendahl under center. Fakes the handoff. Has time. Plants. Fires to the far side. Incomplete. And a flag. Frederick was covered, and now a flag here by the near side official. I'll see what the call is with 7.8 seconds to go. An eligible man downfield against the Prowlers. So now it will be first down. We'll call it about 17 from the 26. With 7.8 seconds to go, Rosendahl. They're going to try a field goal. Spears will try a 43-yarder. Holding Rosendahl. Snap, spot, the kick. It's low, it's long, but it's wide to the left. Had the leg, didn't have the location. 3.7 seconds to go, Rebels football. They lead 19-0. Minnesota fans know a lot about wide left kicks throughout their history.
Not sure how to take that.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rebels. And we'll take probably a knee coming up here from DGF as they are content taking a 19-0 lead into the break. It's been Jordan Summers with a dynamic first half with 3 touchdowns, having the Rebels in the lead. Leach under center, takes the knee, and that will be the final play of the first half. As the Rebels lead 19-0, we'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit doolittlesrestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are 4 of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit doolittlesrestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Well, welcome back into Glendon as the Rebels with a dominant first half lead 19-0. And Chris, one of the things we talked about in the pregame show was the battle in the trenches, and tonight it's been all DGF.
Yeah, no kidding.
Their line has been dominant, and it's allowed Jordan Summers to see the cutback lanes, the counters, the room for him to run, and that's why he's got 3 rushing touchdowns tonight, 1 of 3 in the first quarter. He followed that up with a 4-yard run to start the second quarter, and then capped off the second quarter with a 41-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good on that third touchdown. That's our scoring in the first half, but for the most part, it has been all Jordan Summers in the backfield. A pair of interceptions, one by each quarterback. Leach threw one that was tipped, and then into the hands of, it was Jack Rosendahl with that interception. Caleb Rosendahl also followed that interception up, or previously threw an interception that Owen Leach picked off, so they went turnover for turnover. But overall, Thief River has been struggling to move the football. Had a nice drive here towards the end, but just ran out of time.
Something I've been noticing with Summers here is his eye is impeccable, being able to see exactly where he needs to be.
And that vision, you see there a couple times, that 41-yard touchdown run, that cut that he had back to the left to get to the outside was a thing of beauty, and that helped the Rebels to this 19-0 lead. And the weapons that the Rebels have tonight, game one, they're not going to show everything off, but they're showing off a lot with Jordan Summers.
I'm excited to see what they have up their sleeve next.
And they will be interested to see what they do have next when they come back here at home next week to take on Pequot Lakes, which that will be on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. A 7 o'clock start, another Midwest Red Division contest. Pequot Lakes last year really struggled, going 0-7 in the Midwest Red, 1-8 overall on the year. Again, action kicking off tonight for the Midwest Red Division. Thief River Falls taking on Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. That's happening right now. The other game taking place, just kicking off right now, is East Grand Forks and Pequot Lakes. That's a 7 o'clock start. And tomorrow night, a pair of exciting contests for the Midwest Red. It'll be Fergus Falls taking on Detroit Lakes, and then Perham taking on Park Rapids. We'll have that one for you on the Magnitude Sports Media Network tomorrow night with the kickoff at 7 o'clock from Park Rapids. With a full and fun pregame show. We'll be joined by Perham head coach Aaron Velde in that pregame show as well, and it should be a fun one. And tomorrow night you will have an exciting one too with Barnesville, West Central area. Tell you what, football in this area is kicked off with a lot of big football games.
It is. I mean, with 2 state contenders tomorrow night is going to be an absolutely incredible game.
Barnesville is a team, they don't rebuild, they kind of reload every year, and you expect to see the same thing from them this year.
No kidding.
And you throw in a strong West Central area squad, has the makings for some good fireworks tomorrow night, and you can see that all on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We'll take a break. Come back as the second half is getting ready to start here from Glyndon, where the Rebels lead 19-0 on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Welcome back to Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton, where the Rebels lead 19-0 on the Prowlers. As Prowlers will get the ball to start the second half, trying to find some momentum, trailing the Rebels 19-0. We'd like to thank our sponsors here tonight: DGF High School, Clay County Public Health, Stein Seed, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, and Kalen Family Brands. Thank you for tuning in on the Magnitude Sports Media Network, as well as the DGF YouTube channel here for tonight's contest.
It's a good place to be.
Nice warm evening tonight, but perfect for football. DGF fans on this near sideline enjoying the shade. Fortunately, if you're a Thief River Falls Prowler fan on the far sideline, you're probably baking on the aluminum bleachers, as fruit snacks are flying into the press box.
Nobody's going to complain.
No. DGF coaching staff to our left, really excited to get those as we get ready to go here, as the Rebels will kick things off. Prowlers back at their own 15 as we get ready for the second half of our opening game of the 2022 football season here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Pretty much find a game every Friday night. And what a way to kick off the new season as Wally kicks it off here. Short kick this time, stopped and caught at about the 21-yard line, driving forward. And a nice return across the 40 for the Prowlers. Looked like it was Lindeen on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Prowlers and quarterback Caleb Rosendahl. He will lead his Prowlers out to the 40. Rosendahl leads them under center. 3 backs spread out behind him in the tent formation. Rosendahl, the keeper, trying to get to the corner. There's going to be a flag for a hold, and this is coming back. as they tried to secure the corner and the edge. They held a little bit. The flag will be against the Prowlers. And it'll be first down. Erases the nice run by Rosendahl. Trying to seal that edge there right in front of the official, who was able to see that clear hold. And you know it had to be obvious if I could see it from up here. As it will be first down and 20 at the 30. Rosendahl. Hands off to Friedrich. Wrapped up, nothing doing. Sosa the first one there. He was helped by a host of Rebels as well. That's be second and 20. Chris, I got to thank you for trying to hand me the binoculars there, but
you might need them.
But it might also be the beads of sweat from this extremely warm press box tonight. As Rosendahl rolls to his right. Pressure comes, fires it, intercepted on a nice sliding grab there by Thomas Thureen, as the Rebels will have perfect field position on a nice sliding pick by Thureen. And the second pick of the game from
Really
Rosendahl.
well done.
The pressure forced Rosendahl out further than he liked. And an off-balance throw, and Thureen was there. Make the sliding catch for the pick. And now the Rebels will set up shop with excellent field position. And this could be a very big drive for the Prowler defense here early in the third quarter. Hand off Summers, who loses the football. It's still loose. And the Prowlers think they have it. And the Prowlers do have it. A big turnover there. Summers fumbled, popped up, lost control of it, and then into the pile. The Prowlers were able to get it, and it'll be first and 10 for the Prowlers. A big stop for the Prowler defense when they absolutely needed it the most after an interception. Both teams now with 2 turnovers. Well, the difference is the Prowlers haven't been able to capitalize on that first one. Rosendahl back to the air. Rolls to his left, now keeps. Runs forward, dives forward to the 44. Gets about 8. Pressure came up the middle. Forced Rosendahl to the outside. He stepped up, saw the running lane, and went forward. Under 10 to go, second and 2. Has come to the line. Rosendahl again. Middle straight ahead on the handoff. First down, Prowlers. That's Grindelin gets the handoff, just Prowls 4. Caden Grindelin gets a Prowler first down near midfield at the 47. Be a big drive here for the Prowlers offensively. So they want to cut into this 19-0 Rebel lead. Keeper by Rosendahl, not much doing. Gets about 4 falling forward. Crosses midfield to the 48. Thing is about this Prowler offense, they're a slow-moving need long, sustained drive offense as time continues to tick away here in the third quarter. Play clock at 15 when they get to the line. Rosendahl fumbles the football and gets swarmed under. There was nothing doing there. Brody O'Keefe, amongst others, in on the tackle. Well, that play was doomed from the start after the botched center quarterback exchange. And it's going to be 3rd and 10. Back on their own side of the 50 at the 49 will be the Prowlers as they continue to take their time. As the play clock clicks down to 9. And they're not even at the line yet. Now they're at 5. They're going to have to hurry to get this one off. And in fact, they do just in time as the clock goes to 0. Handoff near side. Grindelin, a flag coming. And Grindelin gets popped, but nothing doing, and there's a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be holding on the near side. And the Rebels look like they're going to back them up. It is a holding on the Prowlers. And they will back them up. So it's going to be 3rd down and long at the 39-yard line. They need to gain the 41.5 to get a 1st down in Rebel territory. Haven't really seen the Rebels or the Prowlers have an offensive play to pick up 20 yards yet today, especially against the stout Rebel defense as they come to the line with 3 on the play clock. And there it is, delay of game. That will back up the Prowlers even more. Rebels were all over it. We got play clocks each corner of the end zone here. And even the play before it, they were dangerously close to having delay of game, but the ref looks down the ball, sees the clock at 0, looks back, and then makes that decision. Rosendahl fakes a handoff, now keeps left side. Tries to break a tackle, but can't. He gets wrapped up by Brody Friend. And apparently broke that tackle. And got to the 45. Now it's going to be 4th down and long. Frederick DuPont, he's had a nice day kicking the ball. Summers back at the 25. He's boomed a couple over Summers' head earlier today. Friedrich gets the snap. Boots another one. Summers makes the catch at the 24. Cuts to his left, now cuts upfield. He talked about that vision. There it is. He cuts to the outside of the 40 and gets wrapped up and eventually taken out of bounds as the helmet comes flying off. And another flag comes flying as Friedrich ripped the helmet of Summers off, and that'll be a penalty. Tackled up high. That's going to be a obvious face mask.
Yeah, it's not something you see very often.
So that'll be good field position to great field position after the penalty. As we wait for the official call. Oh, it's a penalty on DGF and a face mask on Thief River. That's going to offset.
Interesting.
A legal block on DGF. the flag for the face masks.
Penalties offset. We're going to replay that down.
So they'll replay 4th down. That'll be 4th down and 25 still as the penalties offset. So Summers will be back again about the 24 where he fielded that last one from Friedrich. As we wait everyone to get set, now we're ready to go. Friedrich gets a high snap and now boots it away. Summers again, this time about the 27. Cuts up to the left side, now wants to go backwards. Avoids the leaping dive attempt partially on the tackle attempt by number 12, Carter Engerbretson. And got just enough of them to bring them down. Be 1st and 10 for the Rebels. So they lead 19-0 with 6:28 to go here in our 3rd quarter. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Owen Leach and company. Summers' last drive had the fumble, but the defense came up strong again. Summers again gets tackled, and there's a multitude of flags coming out on that one as they went up high. Could have been a horse collar or a face mask. We'll see. 3 flags on the play. Face mask is the call. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rebels off the personal foul. Puts them inside Prowler territory at the 46.
And here comes that classic chant.
Yes, DGF lets the Prowlers know that they can't do that. You can hear that at probably every high school sporting event.
I'm trying to think of one I haven't heard it at, and I cannot come to that one. Golf.
Handoff to the deep back. That's Wally. Drives forward and another flag. What was a fast-moving first half. It's not been the case so far here in the 3rd quarter. So we'll see what the flag is for this one again. After Wally had the big gain, it looks like it's against Cedar Falls. It's a face mask against the Prowlers. So you tack on 15. After that, Summers on the sideline, making sure he's okay and checking his helmet. I think that's mainly what they're doing is checking his helmet here on the near sideline. As it'll be 1st and 10 at the 21 with 5:50. Handoff. Their friend drives forward to the 20. And it will be 2nd down and 9 for the Rebels. So far, the 3 touchdowns, Jordan Summers. A 3-yard run in the 1st quarter, a 4-yard run in the 2nd, and a 41-yard run. Leach fires a pass. It's in and out of the hands of Brody O'Keefe, and it's incomplete. Leach had him over the middle. We saw that type of play earlier in the 1st quarter where they completed it for a gain of about 26. But now it's going to be 3rd and 9 for Leach and the Rebels. Handoff, Wally. Straight ahead, lowers his shoulder, plows forward. Gets down to about the 15. It's going to set up 4th and short. I'll call it 3. Obviously 4-down territory for the Rebels as they're trying to put this one away here in the 3rd quarter. Nice time-consuming drive. As they lead 19-0. Looking for that 3rd quarter dagger. Leach with Wally in the backfield, the deep back again. Summers off here on the sideline after that face mask. Now they're going to try to work the play clock down and timeout. We'll take a break. Rebels lead 19-0 on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are 4 of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
Welcome back. Out of the timeout. It's be 4th and 3 at the Prowler 15. The Rebels looking to extend the lead. They lead 19-0, but first they got to get a first down. They need about the 12. Handoff. Summers, who just checked back in all the timeout, has the first down. He's got a touchdown. Jordan Summers, his 4th touchdown of the game from 15 yards out, extends the Rebel lead. And Jordan Summers have a night, his 4th touchdown. And makes it 25-0 pending the extra point from Wally. Leach to hold. Snap there, spot there. The kick is no good. The Rebels lead 25-0. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein.
Well, welcome back. It's a summery night, and it's all Jordan Summers as he continues to lead the Rebel backfield with 4 rushing touchdowns and approaching the 200-yard rushing mark. He's got touchdowns of 3, 4, 41, and now 15, and the Rebels lead 25-0 on the opening night of the 2022 football season. Line drive kick here. Caught by Lundeen, drives forward across the 40 to the 42. And it will be, that was Gabe Winter on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Prowlers, trailing by 25. I know a lot of the talk in the media this week was more of a national story as we wait for the Prowlers to break the huddle is what Jerry Kill and PJ Fleck share a handshake, and they did tonight according to some tweets I have seen. So should be an interesting outcome there tonight in Minneapolis. As Rosendahl under center. Takes the handoff, pulls it out, runs left side around the edge. Tries to make a move past Friend, but Friend wraps him up and brings him down. Right down at the 46, a gain of 6 for Rosendahl. And this defensive front has been outstanding for the Rebels tonight. Prowlers have been able to get some success with some small plays here and there, but haven't been able to sustain a long drive against this Rebel front. Handoff straight ahead, nothing doing. Nothing there. For the Prowler running back, Lundeen. He had absolutely nothing to do against that defensive front that consists of Wagner, Baumgartner, Sosa, and Adine. And that Sosa in the middle has been wreaking havoc on this Prowler front. Rosendahl under center. Handoff right side, couple of yards. Grindelin. Gets to about the 47, and it's going to bring up 4th down. That'll be 4th and about 4 for the Prowlers, and the Prowlers are going to punt. Drake Friedrich will punt. Rebels were preparing potentially for a fake. This time Summers is not back. It'll be Becker back. High snap, but Friedrich corrals it and gets another nice kickoff. Takes a bounce at the 25, rolls down to the 24, and that's where the Prowlers will down it. Rebels will take over, leading 25-0. We'll take a break and come back here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are 4 of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
Well, welcome back here. The Magnitude Sports Media Network, the Yellow Jackets. The Rebels, excuse me, I'm sorry.
You tell where you usually work.
Yeah, exactly. As the handoff goes straight ahead, the Rebels with the lead. Nice move, and there he goes. To the outside, across the 50 to the 40. Wally lowers his shoulder, drives forward, down to the 32-yard line, and a big run there by Nicholas Wally. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Lowered his shoulder, got through the first level, and then cut to the outside and went all the way down to the 32. It will be 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Handoff. Right side, cutting up and running through is DeVries. He gets to the corner of the 10 to the 5, leaps forward, dives for the pylon. Touchdown, Rebels. Bodie DeVries to the house for the score from 32 yards. And DeVries hops up, hurt himself on the play. as he goes the distance, but is getting helped off, and hopefully they can check on him as Wally will kick. As it's now 31-0. Leach with the snap and the flag. They'll blow the play dead. Encroachment. Wally boomed that one all the way to about the third lane of the running track. Maybe taking some frustration out on some of his extra points here, as they're 1 of 4 on extra points tonight. So now it'll be an extra point, about a yard closer. Snap, spot, kick is good. And the Rebels take a 32-0 lead. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Well, welcome back here to the home of the Rebels, and DGF rolling, leading 32-0. And now the kick brings the returner back to the 10. Nice couple of cuts there, driving forward. That looks like it was Batusek on the return to the 31.
Like to say hi to our good friend Jim. That's a name I haven't seen in a little while since baseball season.
I'd like to thank our viewers tuning in tonight. It's been a fun start to the 2022 football season here on the high school season on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. No, Jim's a big-time avid follower of Magnitude Sports.
Big time.
Prowlers come back, 1st and 10 at the 31. Rosendahl under center trying to get something going for the Prowlers. They're going to hand it off to the outside. Running with it, Lundeen to the 39 where he's finally tripped up. Bicker there to trip him up. Also over on the near side was Owen Myers. And it'll be 2nd and 2 as we've under a minute to go. The Rebels in control of this one, 32-0. Getting ready to turn that page next week. They'll take on Pequot Lakes right back here. More traditional start time and evening. But it'll be here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Handoff left side, Jackson Hams gets a first down. And across the 45 to the 47. Which might be the final play of the third quarter. As the Prowlers don't look like they will hustle to the line as they start the clock. Once the clock is started after the ball spotted on first down. That will do it for the third quarter. It's all DGF. They lead 32-0 on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Welcome back here as we get ready for the fourth quarter. The Rebels leading this one by a score of 32-0, and it's just been an outstanding night for the Rebels offense. Jordan Summers with 4 touchdowns and then one by Bodie DeVries. And the question is on DeVries, he came up hobbling and was hurting. Hopefully he's okay, but they carried him off on the near sideline. As now the handoff, Ladine to the outside, crosses midfield as he dives forward across the 50 to the 48. Now if you're the Rebels, you're just trying to, one of those situations, get to 0 on the clock and
hold strong
and get healthy and stay healthy. I mean, as week 1. Rosendahl under center on second down. Looking to throw, pressure coming again, forces him to the outside, fires a pass, almost intercepted. Nice job defensively. Knocking that one down was Landon Murkessel. Did a nice job of getting to that one. Did the senior linebacker. And it'll be third down. That'll be 3rd and 5. Rosendahl. Handoff straight ahead. Nothing doing, maybe a couple of yards. And it's going to be 4th down. Fourth and 3 for the Prowlers here in the fourth quarter. Rebels defense wanting to keep the Prowlers out of the end zone and start the season with a shutout. Handoff left side, nice tackle. Standing him up, wrapping him up, Cade Swenson.
Very nicely done. Jackson
Hams, the ball carrier, still down momentarily, but pops up on the turnover and downs. They'll give it to the Rebels. Be interesting to see if the Rebels make some changes here. Owen Leach helmet off, so you're going to know we're going to have a new quarterback. A lot of new names coming onto the field for the Rebels.
Always something I enjoy seeing is some of the younger guys getting out there and being able to play a varsity game.
Great opportunity and varsity experience, especially with 10:36 to go, fourth quarter. Brennan Jock now the quarterback. So he gets a nice round of applause from the Rebels. Different look offensively with Jock under center. Send a man in motion, and there's going to be a flag. And that is something you see often, too, with the new substitutions. And it's going to be delay of game. Backs him up 5. That'll be 1st and 15 with 10:35 to go in this fourth quarter. All we got here was a 3-yard touchdown run by Summers in the first quarter. He added a pair of touchdown runs with a 4 and a 41-yard run in the second quarter. Another flag here. Then in the third quarter, he had a 15-yard touchdown run, and then Bodie DeVries with a 32-yard run. That's a scoring for the Rebels. They lead 32-0 as they back up 5 more. It will be now 1st and 20. Sometimes happens when the clean jerseys come in the fourth quarter. As Junk sends a man in motion, hands it off to the near side, driving forward was Quincy DeMars. Makes it 2nd and about 18. Maybe 19. It's been a dominant performance tonight by the offensive line from DGF, and for that part, the defensive line as well. Send a man in motion, hand off to the first guy through. That's Ethan Hellerud. Breaks a couple of tackles the outside of the 40 to the 41. Rebel fans and coaching staff keeping that clock moving. They lead 32-0. Rebels with big goals this year as well. Defending Section 8 3A champions. Handoff right there to Hellerud. Breaks a couple of tackles, gets down near about the 48. Couple of plays along the near side that added some extracurriculars as it's now 4th down. As it'll be 4th and about 7 at the 48. Again, I'd like to thank all the sponsors that have made tonight's broadcast possible. Clay County Public Health, Stein Seed, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Tommy Express Car Wash. As we get back to the action here, send a man in motion. Handoff, nothing doing. As the handoff was to Bicker, he got wrapped up and a turnover on downs. We'll give it to Thief River Falls. I'd like to thank Doolittle's Woodfire Grill, KLN Family Brands, and DGF High School for their support. Rebel Football on the Magnitude Sports Media Network and the DGF Rebel YouTube channel. The Prowlers will come back out right away. We'll keep it here and see if the Prowlers change things up offensively. And Rosendahl will stay under center. Couple of substitutions late, but Rosendahl will keep, goes to the outside, now cuts upfield, gets across the 40 to the 39. Kurt Reynolds, coaching staff of the Prowlers, trying to probably get something positive going heading into next week for Thief River Falls. As the Prowlers next week take on the Perham Yellow Jackets in Perham. We talked about earlier, the Midwest Red Division is kind of running a gauntlet here in this area of teams. That'll be 2nd and 4. And now we got a timeout called here on the near side by the Rebels. We'll take it with them. Rebels lead 32-0 on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Out of the timeout, nothing doing on the handoff. Getting the carry there with Jackson Boyer. It'll bring up 3rd down for the Prowlers. During the timeout, the crowd was enjoying some classics. They've pulled out some old school tunes here tonight in Rebel Country.
No kidding. I'm surprised I haven't seen you leave the booth.
I'm save the dance moves for later. Has 7 minutes to go as the handoff Goes up the middle to the right side. Looked like it was Lundeen on the carry on the far side, so it's enough for a first down for the Prowlers. The Prowlers under center. Rosendahl fires as a man wide open. It's complete for a touchdown. Maxton Peterson on the reception, a 27-yard strike, and the Prowlers are on the board. Nice pass, pitch, and catch on the reception. 32-yard pitch and catch. Makes it 32-6, and now we'll try for the extra point. On for the kick will be Braden Spears. Low snap, but it's held, and the kick is up, and it's good. That makes it 32-7. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are four of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
Well, nice pitch and catch there as Caleb Rosendahl hit Max Peterson to make it 32-7 after the extra point by Braden Spears. As the Prowlers get on the board and break the shutouts and cut the lead to 32-7, and they'll kick it away. Kick caught back, nope, dropped, now picked up at the 10. That's Bicker driving forward to about the 27, and that's where he'll drag the pile forward across the 30 to 31. And that's where the Rebels will set up shop, leading 32-7. Nice drive there by the Prowlers. Rosendahl hit Peterson, a nice pass. Peterson was left wide open. There's a flag on the return, but I think it was just dropped. Nope, they're going to back everything up, so the flag was on the Rebels. That will back them up. Back him up to the 20-yard line, so he raced a nice return by Bicker. The Rebels quickly to the line. Brennan Jonk still under center. Send a man in motion. He gets the handoff to the motion man. That's Bicker to the left side, drives forward, picks up about 5. So it'll be second down for the Rebels. Looking at some score updates, trying to find, during a quick break, the Beavers of Bemidji State in a battle with Minnesota State University Mankato. They're trailing. Spoiler alert, I'll let you look up the score yourself, but it's not going well if you're a Beaver fan right now. Didn't see what time the Gophers kicked off. I believe that's coming up shortly. Under center, Jonk again. Sends man in motion. In fact, there's 2 men in motion at the snap, so that's going to bring the flag. So that's going to be a false start against the Rebels. One thing that the Rebels coaching staff will look back at, and it's going to be the flags. They've had a few against them, especially a lot of them coming when the ball, dead ball situations. Reminds me of the pair of defensive offsides on the hard counts, and now there, a false start, a couple of delay of games. Coaches always look for those things, especially week one, and different things that they can work on going into week 2 and 3 and so forth. As they'll revisit the tape. There's a handoff. Confusion in the backfield right away, but the handoff there is to Hellerud. He's able to get some positive yards out of that. And it'll be 3rd and 6. Kind of surprised every time I look at my watch. I can't believe it's only 8 o'clock. At 6 o'clock start. As Junk under center. As it's 3rd down. Sends a motion man. That's Bicker. Gets the handoff. Tries to cut back. Nothing doing. Plows forward to about the 27-yard line. And the Rebels, we'll see, first time have really had to make a decision. A real tough one on 4th down. It's not much of a tough one when it's under 4. You've controlled the game 32-7. Rebels content to run down the clock. They break the huddle with 15 on the play clock. If I were to guess, they don't snap this until about 4. They send the man in motion. Handoff, getting to the corner. An extra cut there. He's going to get the first down and tiptoe out of bounds here on the near sideline. The handoff went to Quincy DeMars. And it's a first down for the Rebels. Mars got to the outside, cut it out a little wider, and then cut up field, picked up the first down. And will be close to putting the finishing touches on this contest.
It's going to be a great show of pride. We want to make sure this place looks great. So we want to make sure we pick up everything and make sure you find a garbage receptacle near you, all fans. We appreciate it and thank you for your help.
Junk under center, now a timeout called by the Prowlers. We'll take a break. Rebels lead 32-7.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are 4 of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
Well, welcome back. As the Rebels break the huddle, the timeout, leading 32-7. Junk. Handoff straight ahead to the 40. Looks like it was Cade Swenson on the ball carry. So it'll be 2nd down for the Rebels as they continue to work the clock, leading 32-7. Prowlers, that nice drive, give them a little bit of confidence offensively to end the night, but didn't have much going tonight against this Rebel defense. Now, handoff, left side, Hellerud cuts up to the middle to the 45. looking to the outside, but cut forward. Now we got a flag.
Holding.
And the holding will back up the Rebels.
Still second down.
Clock continues to run. As the Rebels will get ready to close the book on this one and welcome Pequot Lakes here, while the Prowlers will get ready to take on the Yellow Jackets. Hand off right side to Hellerud, and nothing doing there. So that'll be third down at about 17 as we hit the 2-minute mark. It's a dominant performance and a great night tonight. Again, I can't say enough. This offensive line, I thought, for the Rebels really set the tone. That allowed Jordan Summers to break free. About 200 yards over that mark. 4 touchdowns. Had 1 fumble that I know he's going to want back, but for the most part, he's probably your player of the game, MVP tonight. It'd be hard to argue against that. Rebels move the man in motion. But Yonk is going to fake and hold it and come around to the near side and go out of bounds. I'll bring up third down. Excuse me, fourth down. That'll be 4th down and 9. John comes over to the near side, gets the play quick, comes back to the huddle. They're going to work the clock down. They don't have to snap. Well, he went out of bounds, so it doesn't really matter. So they'll break the huddle right away. The Rebels. Handoff. Right up the middle, nothing doing. That'll turn over on downs. I'll give the ball to the Prowlers. Make sure to stay tuned as we wrap this one up. We'll have a post-game show for you. Get you set up for a couple of broadcasts tomorrow night on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. As the Rebels cruising and closing in on win number 1 of this young season. As they've looked sharp tonight. The Prowlers will come out. Slowly take their time and come out to the line as the ball's whistled into play. Now under centers, Braden Spears. Spears, handoff straight ahead to the middle left side, bouncing off a tackle and driving forward on that one was Gabe Winter. Gets 8, does Winter. As it'll be second down for the Prowlers. Back to the line is Spears. Looks things over as we have 45 seconds to go in this contest. Handoff. That is to Lundeen. Drives forward, takes a couple defenders with him before he's finally brought down. First down, stops the clock. We'll restart. The Prowlers will take their time. They don't have to run a play, but they're going to hurry to the line and continue to get some momentum driving into the game next week. Especially the youngsters here for the Prowlers as well. Will drive forward first down, or close to the first, about 3 yards to go. There's some of the youngsters now for Thief River Falls getting some action as well. Unless they hurry, that might be the final play, but they're going to try to hurry the line and get one more play off. As quickly taking a look as Spears at the clock. He's got 6 seconds to work. This will be the final play. They left early, but no one cares. Hand off near side, wrapped up, and that will do it as the Rebels close out a nice 32-7 victory tonight over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. We'll take a break, come back with your postgame show. And welcome back here to the Magnitude Sports postgame show, where the Rebels earn a 32-7 victory tonight over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. And Chris, it was a lot of Jordan Summers tonight.
Yeah, no kidding. Honestly, that's not a name I was expecting to hear as much tonight, but it's exciting to hear, and I wouldn't be surprised if we keep hearing it throughout the season.
He was outstanding. 4 touchdowns tonight. He started the scoring in the first quarter with a 3-yard touchdown run, followed it up with a 4-yard touchdown run in the second quarter, and then went the distance from 41 yards out in the third quarter, made it 19-0 after the extra point. Third quarter was all DGF as well, a 15-yard touchdown run by Jordan Summers. Bodie DeVries goes 32 yards, made it 32-0 after the extra point, and then Thief River Falls got on the board with a nice pitch and catch. Caleb Rosendahl hitting Max Peterson for the 32-yard score, made it 32-7. Braden Spears with the extra point for the Prowlers, but it was not enough offense tonight for the Prowlers and too much defense for the Rebels tonight.
Yeah, no kidding. We have some more good football up tomorrow. I'll be at Barnesville and West Central, and I think, Jason, you'll be at Park Rapids and Perm, correct?
I will be with Bob Williams tomorrow night. I believe you're with Mike Mason tomorrow night.
Yes,
so
sir.
Fun calls lined up. And that Barnesville West Central area game is one that people have circled from last year. They're getting ready to go for that one this year. It's going to be a battle.
I'm excited for that one.
And then tomorrow night, make sure to stay tuned for those tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, Barnesville West Central area, Perham against Park Rapids. We thank you for tuning in. For Chris, I'm Jason. We thank you for watching the Rebels and the Prowlers on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.